You asked for it, I will deliver. So, people have been asking to see a funicular and what the process is to ride up and down the funicular. So, we're gonna go ahead and take the funicular up to the Pípila today. And to get there, I'm actually right beside the main theater, Teatro Juarez, on the left-hand side if you're facing it. And we're gonna go up there to the Pípila. But to get there, look at this little pathway. Look at all this stonework. Look at these really old lamps from the 1900s, early 1900s, maybe even late 1800s. So what you do is you come over here to this really there's not even any signage or anything except for that. You really have to look for it. And then you have to go over here to this area here to get a ticket. And we're gonna do that now. And as you can see, for an adult, it is 35 pesos one way. And we're just gonna do one way because we're gonna walk down. Hola, buenos días. Una, por favor. Muchas gracias. Gracias. Okay. I got my ticket, and again, it is 35 pesos for one way. The ticket looks like this, right? And then you're gonna walk up these steps. You're gonna follow these arrows, of course. You're gonna walk up the right side, and we're gonna hand this guy the ticket. Hola. Buenos días. Gracias. Okay. So you're gonna wait in this line here. Well, there's no line because we're the first ones here, and it's early in the morning, and we're gonna wait for the funicular to get here. Now, as we wait, I might as well give you some information. If you actually end up living up in that area where the Pípila is, where the mountain is steep, and you don't want to walk up and down every day when you want to get into town, they actually sell passes to residents at a very, very discounted rate. You can get like 10 packs or 20 packs, I believe, if my memory serves me correct, because I stayed up there. At one point I lived up there for 2 months, and we had access to these passes. So let's actually just see. I want you to see what it looks like as it is coming down from the top. And it slowly comes down to meet us here at the door. We're just gonna wait for it. And this is amazing that we're the only ones on this right now, because that means no one's gonna be talking while we're up at the Pípila, or well, on our way up, and you get to see the view. The view from here is pretty spectacular. It's pretty amazing. Hola. Just gonna open the gate. Gracias. Buenos días. Gracias. And we're gonna take this spot here because it's an open window. And then we're gonna head up. By the way, I'll show you how steep this is. Look at that. So I hope you're not afraid of heights when we're on our way up. But while we're waiting, I just want to update you on Ash, our missing dog. She's been missing for about 3 days now, and it's been an emotional roller coaster for us. I'm actually not killing two birds with one stone, but I'm trying to accomplish multiple tasks at the same time by walking around town and filming and looking for this dog, because maybe she's here in Centro. Maybe she found her way here where there's food. So we had a lead yesterday. It's amazing how the Facebook community just opens up and just updates. But enough of that for now. Let me just show you what it looks like as we rise up. This is Guanajuato, the view from Guanajuato from the funicular. And again, I hope you're not afraid of heights, because It is pretty steep. But you get to see, like, if you live in this neighborhood that you can see on the ahead, you're gonna want to take the funicular, unless you want to just exercise. I prefer to just walk up and down, but this is what it looks like taking the funicular here in Guanajuato. The views are pretty spectacular, if I must say. It's pretty crazy. Look at that. You have an entire view of the city. And it goes all the way here. You get to the mountainside. And you get a whole amazing view of the city. So down there you see Teatro Juarez. And then you see the old church, you see the main jardín of Guanajuato, the town center. So you're literally right in the middle of everything. And as we approach the top here, you can see, I'm actually holding on because I'm not a fan of heights. And as you can see, it slows down until they get to the very top. And we're gonna exit. I'm still holding on. I just want to let you know that. Okay. She's opening the door. And we step up. Gracias. Alright. And this is the top of the Pípila. And you can also get tickets here as well on your way down if you didn't get a round trip ticket. But as you can see, here's another viewpoint of the top of this hill. And you might have heard me say Pípila multiple times. Pípila is the name of this monument that is up here. It's a national hero of Mexico. And I'll take you up there before we start heading down to see another neighborhood, which is the backside of Alonso. I think I posted a few days ago the front side of Calle Alonso. I'll show you the back side of what the neighborhood looks like. But here you've got some stores, you've got a restroom, you've got some residences, and you have this crazy beautiful monument up here. Can't wait to show you. Here we go. We're walking up these steps. There's still steps. So again, if you don't like walking, Guanajuato is probably not your town. But if you don't mind, check this out. Okay, this is what it brings you to this viewpoint up here where all the tourists hang out. And there's the monument of Pípila. And what I love to do when I come up here, especially during sunset, is to walk over here by these steps over here where everyone sits during sunset and they just people watch, or they people watch and they also watch how the light hits those buildings. We're overcast today, so you can't really see the real like magnificence of and beauty of Guanajuato in this light. But I mean, still, look at this. And the reason why I don't like standing up here in this area during sunset is because there's just way too many people trying to take pictures. So I like, if you're ever up here, the view from this area over here is actually much better. I mean, it's not that much better or that much worse, but I like to sit here on these benches because I don't think a lot of people know about it. Yeah, if you don't mind this little area here with the barbed wire. And there's actually a bar here where you can enjoy some beers and some drinks, and they have a balcony that overlooks the city. But if you don't mind a little bit of this, it's still extremely gorgeous, as you can see. So this neighborhood, I don't know the official name of it, but it is, I call it the Pípila neighborhood because obviously because of the monument. But if you lived up here, because there are also homes on the other side of this, if you lived up here, you could take the funicular. And it doesn't cost that much. It's 35 pesos for one way. And again, if you lived up here, you can get like a 10 pack or a 20 pack, so you don't have to keep paying. And I believe they discount it pretty heavily for residences. So, and there's also a parking lot, like a parking structure off to the side of the Pípila, that if you have a car and you live in this neighborhood, you can talk to the structure here and see if you can park. I know it's possible. I've got friends that have done it. The only downside is I believe the parking lot closes at 8 p.m. So if you're not in there by 8 p.m. or if you have to leave after 8 p.m., you're stuck. Your car is in there, it's not coming out. That's good or bad, depending on how you look at it, but at least your car is going to be safe. That's the price of living up here. So it's a beautiful area. You get to see the views. I mean, every day you get to, most of these homes in front of me on this mountainside has balconies that overlook this city, that has this view. So if you lived here, you wouldn't need to walk up to the monument to capture the sunlight against these buildings. You would literally have it every time you look out the window or every time you step out onto your balcony. So that's that. I'm gonna keep on looking for Ash. I know she's probably not up here. She's probably down in the center. There was a sighting yesterday that she was over there towards that area. That's the Alhondiga. And we actually went there after we heard, and the community, I mean, I had so many messages of people messaging me that they saw her, they took pictures. It didn't really look like her, but we wanted to go anyway. But she was in that area, and we actually live in that area way up there. So I don't know how this little dog somehow made it all the way across the city to be sighted over there. So I have my doubts, but I also have my hope. So I'm gonna head down there right now, and on the way I'm going to film the backside of Calle Alonso, and that's gonna be for another video specifically for that neighborhood. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.